Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How we doing, y'all? How we doing? I can't complain. I can't complain. We join inside of SoFi Stadium for the final matchup of Week 1 here between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers. The Bills ran away with the AFC East Division a year ago and inevitably had the number 1 seed in the AFC, ultimately ended up falling short in the championship round to the Lions. So they're looking to continue their right path and trying to get themselves another championship here in the MFL. We take a look at the other games around the league that have concluded once again. The Bears and the Giants. The Bears take over inside of East Rutherford, New Jersey, 31-21. They beat the Giants. The Jaguars beat the Bengals 14-10. The Texans put on a clinic against the Indianapolis Colts 28-7. The Miami Dolphins come inside of US Bank Stadium and claim it for their own 27-14. They were victorious. Of course, we've got our game. The Eagles come in close with a clutch touchdown late in the game. A clutch touchdown late in the game to take it 17-13 against their divisional rival. 24-20 your score in Seattle after a divisional NFC West matchup. The Steelers beating the New Orleans Saints 24-14, taking care of business at home. The Panthers in a very shocking defeat against the Packers 17-14. They pick up their first win on the year. The Titans winning 28-17 against the Browns. The Buccaneers trying to win the division for the second year in a row, 20-3, getting the business done against their divisional rival. 21-13 the score in the Beltway series between the Ravens and the Commanders. The Ravens victorious in that one. The Raiders taking care of business against the Rams 35-17. The Chiefs taking care of business inside of Kansas City 16-3. And the Lions proving why they are the reigning champions 41-29 against the San Francisco 49ers. So without further ado, we'll jump on in. The Bills should be able to handle business here inside of Los Angeles. The Chargers, they're just trying to find a direction, more or less. 2 years ago, they had 3 ties and inevitably finished, like, if I'm not mistaken, 5-9-3. It was ridiculous. Getting 3 ties is crazy. And then last year they got a little bit better. They were in playoff contention going into Week 18, but inevitably fell short. They're trying to find something here. So hopefully we'll see it going. Joe Burrow inside of a new uniform in the Chargers. And for the first time since they drafted him, Josh Allen is no longer a Buffalo Bill. A lot of massive trades and massive signings in the offseason lead us to today. Parody, the theme for this season as we are underway from SoFi Stadium. We taken at the 5-yard line. And they will settle at the 24. And here comes the former New York Jet, Tyler Herter. Rookie of the Year, had a down year, traded away last year from the Jets to the Texans. The Texans traded him right back to the Bills. So we'll see how he looks here in blue and red. Shotgun formation, dropping back. Throw, dumps it off to the right side, and picks up a gain of 9.5. It'll be 2nd and inches. Ghostly Gamer on the reception, his first of the year. Shotgun formation here, 2nd and inches, play action pass, looking for an open man, rolling out, pocket collapsing, still on his feet, he'll go down. Myles Garrett, welcome to the party. Loss of 4, 3rd down. Third down, shotgun formation. Throwing it downfield. Yes, sir. Move the chains. He'll get a 1st and 10 at the 39. Thurman Thomas on the reception. The Hall of Famer back from retirement. And that's something that Herter, we've seen him do. He is a good game manager. He could take over a game if he needs to. He's just a little streaky and inconsistent if he has a really rough start. Picks up a gain of 4 on the reception. De La Haye on the reception, his first of the year. You know, he won Rookie of the Year, his rookie campaign. Shotgun formation, throw to the right side, up the middle, and picks up a gain of 5. Under center, 3rd and 1, dropping back, rolling, sidearm throw, yes sir! Move the chains inside of Chargers territory at the 42. So far, so good. Buffalo, one of the top teams in terms of scoring on their first drive. They have the better passing percentage inside the 10. De La Haye, his 2nd reception today, inside the 10 at the 9. And it's 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Throw in for 6, touchdown, Buffalo. They score on their opening drive of the new campaign. De La Haye on the reception, his 4th of the day to start things off. And a beautiful drive. They only got the sack that necessarily brought them backwards, but Tyler Herter, perfect to start out the new campaign. 8 plays, 75 yards, And a beauty of a downfield bomb. Kick is away. It'll be taken at the 5-yard line. And it'll be a 1st and 10. And here comes Joe Burrow on the Chargers. His first time in a Chargers uniform, traded away in the offseason. And if I'm not mistaken, he was traded away from the Lions to the Chargers. So a huge move. And this is the second time now that we've seen the reigning defending champ trade away their franchise quarterback for someone new. To the left side, picks up a gain of 4. You had the Bengals trading away Corbin Fitzroy to the Raiders a season ago, and then Joe Burrow being traded from the Lions to the Chargers in the offseason. So there's a lot of questionable questions going into the season for both the Lions and Joe Burrow himself. Corbin Fitzroy ended up getting knocked out in the playoffs early as they pick up a 1st and 10. I don't necessarily know if any team has made it back with their new quarterback. To the right, still on his feet, LaDainian Tomlinson. There he goes to the right, inside of Bills territory at the 38. He's a man who cannot be stopped, and he gets it going. Get off him. He's too strong. Under center. Tomlinson up the middle. Picks up 15 more. 1st and 10 at the 24. 49 yards, 4 rushes for Tomlinson on the new year. Shotgun formation, screen to the right side. And they will get nothing there. 2nd and 10 at the 24. Under 2 to play. Looking, throw, that one complete up the middle, still inside, turning his legs at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. Isaiah Likely on the reception and injured on the reception as well. That's a huge blow for the Chargers, and that's one of the big stories that's been a problem for the Chargers. Injuries have been rampant throughout this franchise over the last 2 years, and so far, week 1, it continues as he takes a huge sack, 2 plays, and it's 2nd and 20 at the 22. Mason Graham on the sack. And he will be credited for the first sack on the new year for the Bills. Shotgun formation, 2nd and forever. And there goes Tomlinson. Nothing there. 5 rushes, 50 yards. He's averaging 10 yards a carry. It's not a bad formula. Looking. There goes Burrow to the outside. Slides down, a gain of 5, and they stall out inside the red zone. So they will inevitably kick this one away. This one from 33. Up and good. So 7-3 our score. Both teams have had it. Both teams have scored. It'll be taken at the 6-yard line. To the left. There he goes out the outside. And the Bills have the credit of being the last team to return a kickoff for a touchdown. So always a dangerous threat. Shotgun formation. There goes Thurman Thomas. Picks up a gain of 6, and that will take us to the end of the first. 7-3, our score after one. The Bills trying to extend their lead by another touchdown. Second and 4 at the 39-yard line. Fresh 8 minutes on the clock here for the Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation. They're going to send the tight end, Kincaid, back out to motion to the right. Thomas on the QB draw. Breaks one open inside of Chargers territory at the 49. Both running backs on a tear to start out the year. And this is what we've seen from both teams. Both teams have had dangerous running backs in LaDainian Tomlinson and Thurman Thomas. Picks up a gain of 6. Kincaid, his first reception on the year. Shotgun formation. Dropping back. Herder, yes sir! Another 1st and 10 at the 33. And they're moving it up. The Chargers have yet to find an answer. They have 1 sack on the day, but outside of that, it's been nothing. Whoa, hey now. Rolling to the right side, and completes a gain of 7, 2nd and 3 at the 26. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 3. Throw downfield, holds on after the contact. 1st and 10 at the 15, inside of the red zone for the 2nd time today. Ghostly Gamer on the reception, and the Bills are cooking something. Shotgun formation. Dropping back. And picks up a gain of 1. Wasn't a whole lot of time there, just smart to pick up a gain of 1 there. Shotgun formation, dropping back. Throw in for 6, holds on after the contact. Dalton Kincaid. And this crowd is silenced as their defense gives up another touchdown. So 14-3, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for Buffalo. It'll be at the 3-yard line, and it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 26. You take a look at LaDainian Tomlinson, 5 rushes, 50 yards. I wouldn't be surprised if they go to him here today to start it out their 2nd drive. And there it is to the left side, opens it up a little bit, picks up a gain of 3. Under center, jumbo set to the right side. Might see a play action pass. Yep. Rolling out to the right side, to the left side. There goes Burrow, picks up a 1st down, a little bit more, slides down at the 39, 1st and 10. Move those chains for the Chargers. And 4 minutes to play and counting here in the 2nd quarter. Shotgun formation. The Chargers trying to get something going here. Tomlinson to the outside, trying to wait for his man, and ultimately goes down. Villar on the tackle for loss. Throw. Isaiah Likely incomplete. Dangerous pass. Couldn't hold on after the hard contact. And it's 3rd and 10 for the Chargers. Dropping back, rolling, pocket collapsing again, incomplete. And they will settle at the 18-yard line. What are the Bills going to do here on their third drive? And he will take it. Ball's out! Chargers ball at the 34. I don't understand why he didn't just go down. Oh, he tried to go down. He was quickly met. And that ball's out. Shotgun formation. The Chargers in good business. Dropping back. Oh my, no flags. He just ended up tripping over himself. Dropping back, rolling to the right side. There goes Likely. Tried to wait for a block. Ultimately gets 7, 3rd and 3. Shotgun formation. There's the first down. How about that? And the first reception for Johnston today. So inside of the red zone for the second time today for the Chargers, 0 for 1. As we reach the 2-minute warning. The Chargers do get the ball in the second half, so they have a chance for a 2 for 1 here, thanks to the fumble. Dropping back. And incomplete. Shotgun formation. Dropping back. Patience to the right side. 10-5 in for 6. Touchdown, Chargers. Lad McConkey. And we are back to a 4-point game. There we go. I can count. I know math. And with 1:51, they realistically have a chance to go down the field if they can get another quick 3 and out. Kick is up. And good. And booted away. It'll be taken at the 3-yard line. And a 1st and 10 at the 24. So here we go. And this is the question that has been an issue for the past 2 years now. Herder, how can you respond after giving up a turnover? He has had an issue with his second drive with his first drive after giving up an interception or a fumble. We'll see if it's more likely the same. And this is typically where he likes to spiral to the right side. Quickly met, picks up a gain of 4. Of course, the Jets didn't necessarily have a whole lot of offensive line weapons compared to what the Bills have. And, got something to jump. Play action pass. Looking. Throw. Dumps it off. Quickly met. Picks up. And, no, it's just out of bounds. 3rd and 6. This crowd wants back into it. To the right, Kincaid, move the chain, still on his feet at the 41. 6th catch of the day. A minute left to play. Timeout, Buffalo. And complete to Kincaid to the right side. Picks up a gain of 7, 2nd and 3. And that one complete. Picks up a 1st and 10 inside of the Chargers territory. Another timeout for Buffalo. 1st and 10. And that one inside, complete, 1st and 10 at the 25. And they will kick a field goal up, and good, yes sir. So it is a 7-point game going into the break. Well, not quite yet. We've seen plays with a second left. So with 1 second left, we'll see what happens. Throw, air ball. What a grab! Out of bounds. And that will end the half. Dangerous. They escape. And we head to halftime. The Chargers get the ball. So here we go. Second half action ready to go. And the Chargers get the ball back after an insane grab. And they're only down by a touchdown. Now the question is, can they score on their opening drive? It'll be taken at the 4-yard line to the left. Picks up a 1st and 10 at the 27. And here comes Joe Burrow and this Chargers offense. 158 yards offensively for them, even after that huge bomb down the field. And there goes Tomlinson. Picks up a gain of 8, 2nd and 2. Under center. Gonna change the play at the line. Dropping back. There goes Isaiah Likely. Picks up a 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. That's exactly what you want to do. If I'm the Chargers, I'm taking a very long drive. I'm not trying to rush it. And there goes Tomlinson. And he says, "Get off me." Still on his feet. Inside of Buffalo territory at the 41. This man is on a tear today. And this Bills defensive run game has been absolutely demolished by him. Shotgun formation. Dropping back. Throw. Incomplete. Couldn't hold on after the contact. Second drop of the day. Drake London, his first reception, or his first intended target. Rolling out. Play action pass to the right. There he goes. And stay on his feet. Picks up a gain of 13. Prescorn? I have no idea how to pronounce that last name. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 at the 28. And intercepted to the right. And it's going to be a pick six. Buffalo 24-10. Malachi Moore, first interception for the Bills. And a dangerous pass, ill-advised. Could have very well been a flag. There was a lot of contact there in the back. You see it. No flag called, though. I mean, he was grabbing on him, but, I mean, the ball wasn't necessarily near him. Kick is up and good. So 24-10. Thankfully, I mean, one of the joys about having a pick six is you got to come right back on the field as they'll settle at the 27. So, and I mean, feed this man. 9 rushes, 80 yards, and we're not even in the fourth quarter yet. Just feed him. He accounts for over half of your rush. He accounts for over half of your yards. Throw downfield to the right. Says thank you very much. I'll take it right back. In for 6, touchdown Chargers. And what was the defense thinking? The same man who got the interception, number 36, just gave up a huge touchdown. So 24-17, technically no harm, no foul, but I mean, now you're just back to square one, and the Bills get the ball. And they settle first and 10 at the 23. So here comes Tyler Hurdy. Had a long break, and he's been really good. He only gave up a fumble late in the second half, and I mean he's had a very solid debut in a Bills uniform. Traded away from the Jets a year ago, won Rookie of the Year with them. Traded to the Texans. The Texans got a nice package for him to the Bills. Under center. They're going to run it. Thomas, to the outside. And goes backwards. They're going to give him the forward progress, but it'll be 2nd and 10. Under center. And there goes Thomas. Picks up a gain of 9. 3rd and 1. At the 32. Can't stall out here. Dropping back. Throw. That one complete to Kincaid. Still on his feet. Picks up a 1st and 10 at the 40. So a solid gain. And a devastating blow for the defense. I formation here. And there goes Thomas again. Picks up a gain of 7 this time. It's not every day you see 2 running backs going toe for toe in the backfield. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 3. Running plenty of time. Looking, throwing it downfield, wide open to the right side. Inside of Chargers territory at the 26. 216 yards for Herder to start out his Bills career. To the right. And yes, sir. They're going to give him the forward progress. Picks up the 1st and 10 at the 15. Moving closer to the end zone. Shotgun formation. And De La Haye connects. Holds on after the contact. 2nd and 6 at the 11. Shotgun formation. Under 2 minutes. Throw in for 6. Touchdown, Buffalo. Juicy John on the reception. And they lead by 14 again. Kick is up and good. 31-17, 8 plays, 76 yards, 3 minutes and 35 seconds of time. Look, I didn't make any of these players. It'll be taken at the 2-yard line. And it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 27. Nine rushes, 80 yards. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 at the 27. And goodness, that was a dangerous pass. Holds on after the contact, picks up a gain of 7. Under center. Tomlinson in the backfield. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to him. Yep, up the middle. And yes, sir, that's a surefire thing. Picks up a gain of 5. 1st and 10 at the 40. Wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to him again. Might be a run to the right side. Nope, dropping back. Pocket collapses there. And there's Tomlinson for the reception. Picks up a gain of 6. Likely the last play of the 3rd here. And holds on after the contact. And that's what you want to see from your receivers. A season ago, the league had a problem with drops and drops after contact. 31-17, our score going into the final fourth quarter. And the Chargers have 8 minutes. Shotgun formation. Throw, that one is complete. Picks up a gain of 6. And it's to note that while Tyler Herter was on the Jets a season ago, he was in charge of a 24-point comeback given up by the Dolphins. So something of note to necessarily look for. They didn't really score anything after the 4th quarter was over, as they pick up another 1st and 10 at 35. Under center. Sending a blitz. There he is. Staying on after contact. 1st and picks up a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Got a little too ahead of myself there. Shotgun formation. Empty backfield. And Isaiah Likely, his 3rd drop of the day. 3rd and 2. Shotgun formation. To the right, there goes Tomlinson. Inside the 15 at the or inside the 20 at the 16. 1st and 10. He's a yard short of the 15. Shotgun formation. Rolling out. Throw. That one complete. And way to come up to the ball. We don't see that a whole lot in the Madden games. 1st and 10 at the 4. We really don't. But that was a risky pass by Joe Burrow nonetheless. Shotgun formation. Tomlinson only picks up one. Throw. It's a fade. Incomplete. No flag. Late contact after the ball. And it's 3rd and goal at the 3. They're letting him play today. Looking, rolling, incomplete. 4th and goal at the 3. They're going to go for it here. 4th and goal at the 3. Shotgun formation. Here we go. Looking. Throw. And for 6, they gave it to him. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Chargers. And what a play. What a drive. And they're going for 2. Here we go. Looking. Rolling. He will take a sack, and it's no good. And they're down by 8. Kick is up. And a 1st and 10 at the 26. Here we go. 23 for 24. Tyler Herter have a debut. What a first game for him in a Bills uniform in his 3rd year. Shotgun formation. Thurman Thomas picks up a gain of 2. Second and 8 at the 28. Oh, got him to jump, no flags. That one complete, picks up a gain of 5, 3rd and 3. And that one moved the chains, yes sir, 1st and 10. Throw, that one complete. De La Haye picks up a gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Under center. Still have all 3 timeouts for the Chargers and the 2-minute warning. And another devastating blow. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, excuse me, sorry. And they can just take it to the 2-minute warning. Down by 8. We've seen crazier things happen, and this is where Madden tends to do Madden things inside the 2-minute warning. Under center. Thomas. 1st and 10. Still on his feet. Timeout. And that likely all but does it. They might need one more 1st down. Under center. There goes. Picks up a gain of 8. And they're in field goal range. This is probably it. Under shotgun formation. Unless they can get a fumble. And that'll be it. Yep, that's it. Touchdown, Buffalo. A little salt in the wound just because. Thurman Thomas puts this game on ice. Kick is up and good. And it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 30. One timeout. I mean, they took a shot to end the second half, to end the first half with a second left. They can possibly do it. Shotgun formation. Throwing it downfield. Picked off. Ball game over. Greg Newsom II just squanders all choices. And it was a valiant effort. He just put a little too little air. He's got to just put a little more under it. And that was a one-on-one ball. So the Bills give it a chance, and they will they will leave this game 1-0. And they're going to run some clock here. They still have the timeout. They're going to use it here after this. There it is. So all they have to do is kneel it out now. Oh, no, they're not. Interesting. All right, Thomas. He will lose 2 and hurt the average a bit. And oh no, grabbing the ribs. Oh, he's all right. Okay. Under center. And 4th and 3. And they'll punt it away with 10 seconds left. And it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 20. Shotgun formation, a little pride on the line, throwing it downfield and out of bounds. Shotgun formation. Airing it out, sending it out, and complete. A little highlight towards the end of the game. And 38-23, your final score here from SoFi Stadium. And we'll take a look here at the stats at the end of this game here. I'm just putting in the final score for this game inside of the server. And we should be good to go. Along with that, we'll take a look at their Week 2 opponents going into the break. So Joe Burrow, 102 QBR. Tyler Herter, 143, 257 yards, 26 for 27, 3 touchdowns compared to the 2 interceptions Joe Burrow threw. You take a look at Thurman Thomas, and LaDainian Tomlinson knotted up at 98 yards. And, I mean, it was a entertaining game in terms of watching the backfield. That was just a beautiful running clinic both of these players put on. Dalton Kincaid, 104 yards on 1 touchdown. De La Haye, 1 touchdown, 72 yards. Ghost Gamer, 41 yards, averaging 8.2 yards per carry. Isaiah Likely, 5 receptions, a touchdown, and 2 drops. And that's one of the bigger stories that you really won't see. Those 2 drops were on huge downs. I believe both of them were on 3rd down, and both of them were past the sticks, and that could have gotten the Chargers a little more time getting going. McConkey, 1 drop, 4 receptions, 49 yards, and a touchdown. Juicy John, a touchdown, 32 yards, and 4 receptions. Dylan London, 3 receptions, 66 yards, and no touchdowns there, 1 drop. Take a look at defense. There wasn't a whole lot. I mean, there was only, I believe, 3 sacks total in the game. No, only 2 sacks. The sack in the 2-point conversion didn't count. So Myles Garrett picks up 1. Mason Graham picks up 1. Of course, the kicker's good as always. So we'll take a look here at the standings. After all is said and done, the Patriots were victorious against the Jets. So that game has already been concluded. So the Jets fall to 0-1. The Patriots 1-0. And for the Chargers, they face the Seahawks in Week 2. And that should be a tough opponent, to be honest. The Seahawks have a really good team. And they won this week as well. We'll take a look at the Bills. And they face the Steelers, and that should be a really good game. That should be a very entertaining game. Both of these teams, playoff teams. The Steelers were division winners. The Bills were division winners. And this is also a playoff rematch. The Steelers beat the Bills. The Bills beat the Steelers last year in the AFC Championship round to clinch their Super Bowl berth. So that should be a very entertaining matchup. They have 3 Sunday Night Football games. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. 4. Jesus Christ. Nonetheless, that concludes our broadcast and our presentation of the MFL. We thank you for watching. We will see you here for Week 2. Have a great rest of your day.